Any ideas what's making that noise?
That's really hard for a second. It's 6:12 in the morning. Good morning, good morning. It's 9:05. I'm packed up. That's where I stayed last night. I am packed up. I'll start heading down the trail. Hopefully I don't get rained on. If I do, I gotta stop, put my rain gear on, and go from there. So I'll turn this thing back on probably when I get to Springer Mountain parking lot. All right, made it down from Springer to the Springer Mountain parking lot. It's the first time I've ever seen it completely empty. This is so Wednesday morning, January the 27th. Coming down from Springer Mountain into the Springer Mountain parking lot. It's those tweener days. I'm chilly with hot with a long sleeve shirt on. I'm sure I'm gonna be chilly if I take it off. Fannin County line. That's the direction I typically come from if I'm driving up to Springer. I don't know where the rest of that road goes. Probably going to come out of this shirt. All right, I'll cut this thing on if I see anything cool. Just north of the Springer Mountain parking lot, and your first little water crossing, so might as well video it. Made it. It's muddy. Kind of watching the radar. Well, I haven't really looked at the radar lately, but there's rain in the area. I'm trying to get up close to Stover Creek shelter in case I have to wait out some rain. Because I'm only going to Hawk Mountain today. Oh, second crossing. Also made it. All right, cut this thing back off, see anything cool. All right, it's 10:30. Still on my way from Springer to Hawk is the ultimate destination. I just stopped and got some water from that little trickle right there. Counted up basically. I definitely need to drink more water, there's no doubt. So, gotta keep an eye on that. All right, trail heads off that direction. And that is the direction I'm heading right now. Cut this thing on when I see anything cool. Hiking through the rhododendrons, that's what they call them. I hear a creek down here. It's really nice to see somebody up through a bridge here. making my way. Has not rained yet, which has been good. So just gonna keep on going. Oh, shortly at that bridge, you come across Stover Creek Shelter. So I guess you can take a wild guess at that creek is Stover Creek, or at least a tributary to it. Nice looking little shelter. Bear bag hanger. Oh, and a locker. I'm assuming this is it. Another building right down here. That's probably the privy. It just looked bigger. It should. Pretty nice looking. All right. Let me go get back on the trail. Hello, hello, hello. Shortly after the shelter there, Stover Creek, you have this crossing. The tree go down. These trail maintainers are impressive. So this is the log. It's a little bit leany. I am going to put my phone up just because if I do go down, I don't want my phone to go flying. So turn it back on if I get across. If I don't get across, I'll turn back on, and I'll show you how wet I am. Made it across. It's a little sketchy. It wouldn't be fun if it was icy, I'll tell you that. Nah. So now I guess next big mile point or whatever is Three Forks. So maybe I'll cut it on when I get to Three Forks. It's kind of a nice little area. All right, here we are walking into Three Forks. Nice little area right there. There's cars parked. I'm coming up to a bridge here in a second. Oh, right now, matter of fact. Can't camp behind that sign for some reason. Yeah. It's a pretty creek. As you come over the bridge and cross the forest road, you get a sign, Long Creek Falls, 1 mile, Springer Mountain's 4.5 or 4.25 back. So looks like the Bent McKay is also part of this trail right here. That's that diamond. You can see the camping spots right here, tent spots. You could park your car right there. There's more up here too. So I'm gonna go over there and check out these falls. I didn't even go to them the last time I was through here, so I'm gonna go to them this time. It's 11:35. So we got a little bit of time. I've got this thing on when I get to the falls. All right, there was a sign pointing to the falls. The trail is, decent. Going to the falls, it's not real steep. We are going a little down right now. Pretty nice. Pretty nice, it's real nice. It basically falls from this point. It just keeps falling and smaller. Falls all the way down. don't know if you can hear me with the roar of the water. And here we are. Let's flip it around and get me in the shot. Proof, I was here. All right, it's 1:25 in the afternoon. I am going to last a little up before you get to the Hawk Mountain campsites. So I'm just making a determination to stay at the campsite or we go ahead and go to the shelter. Try to push a little bit further, maybe find a stealth site. Just needed to have water. So I cut this thing on. Let's see, well, about to get here to the top, or appears to be. Yeah, I'll cut this thing off. Let's see anything cool. It's a Hawk Mountain camping on that direction. We got a bunch of various sites. Somebody's put sticks there as if it's closed. If that's true or not. I know the whole COVID thing, but dude, I've seen me, one Sobo, and one other Nobo that was at Springer Mountain last night, and then a family walking up to see the falls. There's nobody out here. And you saw the parking lot this morning at Springer. Empty. So, all right, so my next stop should be where the Hawk Mountain shelter is. Turn this thing on when I get there. All right, this is walking up to the turn that takes you to Hawk Mountain Shelter, which I'd say Hawk Mountain Shelter is probably one of the really well-known shelters, just because it's the first spot everybody hits after they leave Springer, unless you're doing really big miles. A lot of people camp up top right here. Some decent spots. Nothing super flat, but pretty good. I'm gonna walk on down in here, and I think it's a half a mile in, to be honest with you. I'm gonna walk down in here and find a spot. The water for Hawk Mountain Shelter is kind of behind it and to the left, down another trail. We're gonna lose the light pretty quick here because the sun is gonna go down behind that mountain. Sun's right there, so it's gonna get in behind those mountains. I can't even see the shelter yet. Oh, there it is. Just make it out. All right, when I get up to it, I will cut it back on a video for you. All right, here we are, walking into the Hawk Mountain Shelter area. Over here to the right is your bear box. You have the shelter. You actually have bear cables still. And the privy is back that direction. Alrighty, we'll cut this thing off. Heidi ho there, YouTube. Well, come up a gully washer on us, wasn't expecting it. Ran back to my tent, got everything inside. So now I'm just sitting here. Been raining for a while, already cooked dinner, which was ramen. If you've got Verizon, you have signal at Hawk Mountain, just a little bit, LTE. So we'll be able to send some texts out. From basically Springer until you start coming up Hawk Mountain, I did not have a signal, at least every time I checked. So, that's the FYI, I got Verizon, like I said. Alright, hopefully this rain stops so I can take my stuff to the bear box without getting soaked. That's what I'm waiting on right now. Talk to you later. It's 8 o'clock Wednesday evening. Been socked in with rain, and now the wind's blowing like crazy. Sounds like it's still raining again. Wind blowing through these trees, sounds horrible.